The truth is that for many years, I lived in a way that did not reflect my true purpose. Until, suddenly, the universe made me lose everything overnight. What hurt me the most was not the loss of money or the shame, but the loneliness. No friends, no partner, no one to trust. This emptiness led me to seek answers about the meaning of solitude and what it truly represents for the chosen ones. I discovered that, for those called to a greater purpose, solitude is not a punishment, but an invitation to awaken extraordinary abilities that most people are unaware of. If you are one of the chosen ones, you know that moments of isolation are much more than just being alone. They are opportunities for profound transformation. It is in solitude that you find yourself, discover hidden strengths, and activate powers that few can understand. Here are 5 superpowers that the chosen ones acquire during their periods of solitude, which they rarely share with others. A cool mind, nerves of steel, and emotional control. Solitude is a barren and silent land, but it is there that the chosen ones are molded. It is no wonder that this gift, the cool mind, is rare and misunderstood by many. The apparent coldness of the chosen ones may seem inhuman or insensitive, but what few know is that behind this serenity, there is an intense battlefield where the soul of the chosen ones was forged in the heat of solitude and in direct confrontation with their darkest shadows. Imagine a place where external voices are silenced, and the only company is the thoughts that echo incessantly. In this silence, the chosen ones are forced to face each other without masks. There are no distractions, no place to run. It is a duel against the deepest fears, insecurities rooted since childhood, and the pains that life has imposed. So, how do you deal with moments of loneliness? We know that these moments can seem challenging, but they are also incredible opportunities for self-discovery. Why not share in the comments how you transform loneliness into wisdom? By doing this together, we create a space of support and inspiration for everyone. And if you felt any connection with what we discussed here, don't hesitate to like and share this video. Let's spread this powerful message about the beauty of embracing solitude and the growth it can bring us. Solitude can serve as a catalyst for self-exploration. During these times, chosen ones have the opportunity to delve deeper into their essence, examining their beliefs, values, and what truly motivates them. This deep reflection can lead to transformative insights that shape the path forward and help align actions with life purpose. Another vital aspect of solitude is that it allows for the development of intuition. During these periods of introspection, the connection with the inner self is heightened, facilitating deeper communication with inner wisdom. This heightened intuition can guide decisions and help identify opportunities aligned with greater purpose that often go unnoticed amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Solitude can be a source of creativity. The silence and absence of external distractions provide a fertile space for new ideas to flourish. Often, those chosen to do so discover hidden talents and passions during these moments, leading to the creation of meaningful works or projects that reflect their true essence. It is as if the chosen one were taken to a spiritual desert, an arid space where emotions become intense and the mind tries, at every moment, to escape the harsh reality of the self. This desert acts as a furnace of refinement. Think of the story of Jesus, who isolated himself for 40 days and 40 nights in the desert, without food or water, facing the deepest temptations. The devil appeared, offering what many would consider a dream: power, wealth, and ease. But, in his solitude, Jesus showed that his control over himself was stronger than any material offer. This test was not only about resisting external temptations, but about strengthening the spirit so that nothing would divert him from his purpose. Likewise, the chosen ones are led to their own deserts, where they do not face external enemies, but rather internal temptations. Loneliness amplifies the inner voices, the fear of failure, the shame of the past, and the feeling of inadequacy. Each of these feelings becomes a true adversary. It is a battle in which the chosen one must decide between surrendering to despair or rising up with a strength that only isolation can provide. This transformation does not happen instantly. Think of an alchemical process in which lead turns into gold. This is how the chosen ones are, who go through a continuous process of emotional purification, in which each painful experience is analyzed, understood, and transformed into wisdom. During these solitary moments, the chosen one becomes his or her own alchemist, working tirelessly to convert his or her anger into compassion, his or her frustration into patience, and his or her fears into courage. Picture the scene: a chosen one sitting alone, staring at a blank wall. There are no distractions, no screens, no sounds but his or her own heartbeat. In this oppressive silence, memories resurface, past mistakes resurface, and doubts about the future intensify. This journey of self-discovery is, in fact, an opportunity for rebirth. Each challenge faced in the spiritual wilderness allows the chosen ones to develop a new understanding of themselves and life. They learn that solitude is a space where they can redefine their beliefs, allowing new insights to emerge and illuminate their path. Solitude also offers a time to reconnect with spirituality. It is in this silence that many find a greater strength, a guidance that helps them align their actions with their purpose. This deep connection can manifest as intuitions, visions, or a sense of inner peace that guides every step they take, even amidst the storms of life. Understanding that spiritual deserts are not final destinations, but rather stages in a larger journey. Each solitary experience contributes to the growth and preparation of the chosen ones to fulfill their greater purpose. With each lesson learned, they become more resilient and able to face the challenges that lie ahead, with the wisdom and strength acquired on their inner journeys. Stepping up is when the real work begins. The mind tries to escape, but the chosen one, with an almost military discipline, brings the focus back to himself. It is a daily training, like a spiritual warrior who tirelessly prepares for battles that no one else sees. While many seek immediate relief in conversations, social media, or other forms of distraction, the chosen one faces everything head-on. He learns to calm the mind, take deep breaths, and allow emotions to flow without clinging to them. Each session of solitude is a lesson in self-mastery. At first, chaos reigns, but over time, the chosen one becomes the master of his inner kingdom, where storms may come but never topple his fortress. This emotional control is more than just self-control. It is a form of survival. The chosen ones know that in order to fulfill their purpose, they must be resilient in a way that most cannot comprehend. It is not that they do not feel pain, but they have developed the ability to not give in to it. Just as trees bend in the wind but do not break, the chosen ones adapt, adjust, and remain standing. In practice, this cool head manifests itself in many ways. When the world around them is in panic, the chosen one remains calm. In heated arguments, they are the ones who speak little but with a precision that cuts like a sword. They understand that not all battles are worth fighting, and that, often, true victory lies in not reacting. This practical wisdom is a rare superpower, for few can tame their emotions to this degree. The peace that the chosen ones find is not the absence of conflict, but mastery over what affects them. It is a peace that has been hard-won through unseen tears and silent prayers. While many spend their energy trying to change the external world, the chosen ones understand that true transformation begins from within. This state of serenity allows the chosen ones to develop a clearer perspective on life. When they are at peace with themselves, they are able to see beyond the distractions and superficialities of everyday life. This expanded vision helps them discern what is truly important and focus on the actions that promote their personal and spiritual growth. Resilience also translates into an inner strength that inspires others. Even in the midst of hardship, those chosen can become beacons of hope, showing that it is possible to face challenges with grace and courage. This positive influence can encourage those around them to adopt a similar mindset, creating a ripple effect of transformation and resilience. This journey of self-mastery provides a space for continuous growth. The chosen ones understand that every hardship is an opportunity to learn. They use their experiences to become stronger and wiser, constantly seeking to evolve and improve themselves. This relentless pursuit of self-transformation is what makes them truly special and prepared to fulfill their higher purposes. The chosen strive to transform themselves, understanding that true power lies in that which no one can take away: control over their own spirit. They possess a special vision, an ability to see beyond appearances. This does not refer to seeing with the physical eyes, but rather with the eyes of the soul. This ability to perceive is more than a mere metaphor. It is a spiritual gift cultivated in solitude, when the chosen become silent observers of the world and the people around them. In the silence, far from the distractions that confuse most, the chosen sharpen their sensitivity to perceive what others try to hide. While many live only on the surface, the chosen delve deeper, capturing subtleties and details that go unnoticed. Imagine being in a room full of people, each wearing a carefully molded mask. They smile, talk, and interact, but only superficially. To the chosen, these masks become transparent. They see the cracks, the contradictions, and the hidden emotions that appear in a quick glance or an involuntary gesture. This ability to interpret is like having a sixth sense that alerts the chosen to what is really happening around them. The chosen do not develop this special insight by chance. It is a gift cultivated in the most solitary moments, when they observe human behavior without filters. The world becomes a grand stage, and the chosen are attentive spectators, capturing every movement, every word spoken, and most importantly, what is left unsaid. During these periods of introspection, they sharpen their perception and learn to read people's energy, sensing hidden intentions even when the words are sweet and the gestures friendly. Think of Jesus, who, faced with the Pharisees and doctors of the law, saw beyond their luxurious clothes and wise words. He called them whitewashed tombs, beautiful on the outside but full of rot on the inside. This keen insight allows the chosen to form deeper connections with those around them. They can perceive not only the emotions of others, but also their needs and desires. This capacity for empathy makes them valuable companions, as they can offer support and understanding in difficult times, even without being asked for it. This reading ability also gives chosen ones an advantage when navigating complex situations. By recognizing hidden motivations and interpersonal dynamics, they can make more informed decisions and act more strategically. This intuition guides them in times of uncertainty, allowing them to find paths that others might overlook. By developing this capacity for vision, the chosen ones become advocates for truth and authenticity. They inspire those around them to shed their masks and show up as they truly are. This commitment to honesty and vulnerability not only transforms their lives, but also positively impacts the lives of those fortunate enough to cross their path. Jesus was not fooled by appearances, for his spiritual vision allowed him to see into the true hearts of people. Likewise, the chosen one, after years of silent observation, developed the ability to discern what is authentic from what is false. This ability is a valuable protection in a world where intentions are not always clear. This perception goes beyond words. Often, the chosen ones sense the environment before anyone even speaks. It is that sensation of walking into a space and instantly feeling the energy of the place, whether heavy, light, tense, or welcoming. This happens because the chosen ones not only see with their eyes, but feel with their hearts. This deep connection with their surroundings and people is a rare gift that allows the chosen to navigate the world more confidently, avoiding pitfalls and toxic relationships. Imagine standing in front of someone who is smiling but harboring resentment inside. Most people would accept the smile as genuine, but the chosen can sense the dissonance. They see the weight on the shoulders, the averted gaze, the silence between words. It all adds up to a bigger picture that the chosen can read like an open book. This ability makes them nearly immune to lies and manipulation, because nothing hidden remains hidden for long in their keen vision. One of the secrets of the chosen one's X-ray vision is that they have faced their own demons, and so they can recognize them when they see them in others. Solitude acts as a teacher, training the chosen ones to observe without immediate judgment, but with discernment. They do not rush to conclusions, for they know that the truth often lies deeper. This patience and attention are essential to understanding what is really going on in an environment or in human interactions. This ability to discern helps the chosen ones develop more authentic relationships. They attract people who align with their energy and purpose, creating deep connections based on sincerity and transparency. This ability to recognize authenticity in others also allows them to inspire those around them to be more true to themselves. During these moments of introspection, the chosen learn to differentiate the noise of the outside world from the truths within. They become more attuned to their intuition, allowing this wisdom to guide them in their choices and interactions. Thus, each step they take is more conscious and aligned with their purpose. By cultivating this keen vision, the chosen become beacons of light in an often confusing world. Their ability to see beyond the surface not only protects them, but also serves as a guide for those seeking truth. In doing so, they help raise the collective consciousness, fostering authenticity and genuine connection between people. This patience in watching and waiting reveals an unusual inner strength, for the chosen ones are willing to see what many would rather not see. In the Bible, Jesus shows us an example of this discernment when he meets the Samaritan woman at the well. He sees beyond her appearance and words, revealing truths about her life that she herself tried to hide. The woman was astonished, not only because he knew her story, but because he saw what was in her heart. The chosen ones reflect this same ability. They not only see the outside, but they can read the soul. This ability to see beyond appearances also allows the chosen ones to identify soulmates, those who, like them, have a journey marked by truth and depth. When two such souls meet, the bond is immediate, as they both recognize the authenticity in each other. It is as if their energies align naturally, without the need for words or excessive explanations. In silence, they develop an almost supernatural sensitivity. They can sense when someone is in conflict, even when their words say otherwise. They perceive the pain hidden in a smile and the fear disguised as bravery. This deep connection with the truth is what sets them apart from most people, who often get lost in appearances and deception. For the chosen, seeing is much more than just looking. It is feeling, perceiving, and understanding. Amidst insecurities and distractions, the chosen find solitude to be the perfect breeding ground for a sharp, focused, and decisive mind. This clarity is like an internal compass that always points in the right direction, guiding the chosen through life's complexities with a precision that confounds others. What most people don't realize is that this hyperclarity doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of countless moments of introspection, where the chosen, isolated from the external noise, are forced to confront the true nature of their thoughts and desires. This process of constant refinement is similar to polishing a rough diamond until it shines to its fullest potential. Each challenge faced in solitude serves as an opportunity for growth, allowing them to transform their weaknesses into strengths. This perseverance not only strengthens their character, but also makes them inspiring examples to those around them, showing that true strength comes from within. This journey of self-discovery allows the chosen to become more empathetic and compassionate. As they face their own struggles, they become more aware of the struggles of others, developing a deep understanding of human suffering. This empathy translates into concrete actions, as they feel motivated to help those who are also searching for their own truth. Solitude, which may initially seem like a burden, turns out to be a precious gift. It is during these periods of reflection that the chosen ones truly get to know themselves, creating a space for self-acceptance and transformation. This connection with their inner selves not only strengthens them, but also prepares them to embrace their purposes with courage and determination. When the world around them is reduced to silence, the chosen learn to distinguish between what is essential and what is irrelevant. Silence is the best friend of clarity. In solitude, the chosen find themselves in a state where they must deal with the avalanche of thoughts that are usually drowned out by daily distractions. Imagine sitting in an empty room, with no sound other than your own breathing. At first, the mind tries to fill the void with memories, worries, and internal dialogue. But over time, this mental noise begins to diminish. Thoughts become organized, and chaos gives way to order. It is like a turbulent sea that, after a storm, becomes calm and crystal clear. This clarity allows the chosen to see things as they really are, without the distortions caused by emotions or fear. Think of Moses on Mount Sinai, isolated from the crowd and directly receiving instructions from God on how to lead his people. The clarity he gained at the top of the mountain, away from all distractions, gave him the strength to make decisions that impacted generations. Likewise, the chosen find in the lonely heights of their minds the guidance they need to navigate their challenges. They learn to make peace with silence, which becomes the stage where all truths are revealed. There is no longer anywhere to hide your intentions, fears, or insecurities. Every decision is confronted, analyzed, and refined until only what is pure and true remains. It is in this process that the chosen ones develop the ability to make quick, almost instinctive decisions, as they have trained their minds to act with clarity and conviction. This hyper-clarity manifests itself in practical life in impressive ways. When faced with a complex situation, their minds do not get lost in a maze of possibilities. On the contrary, they are able to quickly discern the best path, like a blade that cuts straight to the point. This decision-making ability is not based on impulsiveness, but on a deep understanding of themselves and their priorities. Furthermore, this ability to discern is strengthened by an understanding of the impact of one's choices. Each decision is considered not only in terms of its immediate consequences, but also in terms of how it fits into one's spiritual journey. The chosen recognize that each action has an echo that resonates beyond the present, shaping not only their future, but also influencing those around them. This awareness helps them act more intentionally and responsibly, aligning their actions with their greater purpose. By facing silence, the chosen ones develop a deeper relationship with themselves. This state of introspection provides them with valuable insights, allowing them to recognize patterns of behavior that previously went unnoticed. By confronting these patterns, they have the opportunity to transform them, creating space for authentic growth. This transformation is essential because it strengthens their resilience and prepares them to face future challenges with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Silence becomes a powerful ally in the search for inner truth. It allows the chosen to hear their own voice, free from external influences. This deep connection with themselves not only guides them in their decisions, but also helps them cultivate a more authentic and meaningful life, where each choice is made with full awareness and intention. The chosen also act differently. Their decisions may seem unusual or even abrupt to those who do not understand the depth of their clarity. However, they know that each choice carries weight and consequences, and they do not allow themselves to be paralyzed by indecision. This ability to cut out the unnecessary and focus on the essential is what sets them apart, making them action figures in a world full of hesitation. Solitude, which many avoid, becomes the forge where the chosen perfect their minds. Far from the opinions of others and the chaos of everyday life, they find the space they need to reflect and reevaluate their lives. They analyze their steps, question their choices, and, most importantly, learn to trust themselves. Each decision made in solitude is an exercise in self-confidence, and over time, this confidence transforms into an almost supernatural clarity. One of the chosen's most powerful abilities is their profound empathy. They have the ability to feel the pain of others so intensely that it seems almost supernatural. It's as if they possess an invisible sensor that picks up on hidden emotions, pain, and unspoken fears that people hide, even from themselves. This pain sensor doesn't just happen. It develops in the loneliest moments when the chosen are forced to face their own pain, without filters or distractions. This personal confrontation creates a visceral connection with human suffering, making them not only empathetic, but true readers of others' souls. While most people are immersed in their own struggles, the chosen have the unique ability to transcend that barrier and connect with the pain of others. They don't just see the surface, they feel what's beneath, as if the pain of others were extensions of their own souls. This deep understanding of human pain enables them to offer genuine and compassionate support. They become beacons of light for those going through dark times, as they can relate to the experiences of others in a way few others can. This empathy is not just an emotional response. It is a spiritual connection that allows the chosen to offer comfort and guidance. Furthermore, this ability to deeply feel the pain of others also serves as a constant reminder of their own journey. Through the pain they have experienced and observed, they cultivate a sense of solidarity and understanding, recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles in some way. This deep empathy also enables chosen ones to be agents of change in their communities. By connecting with the struggles of others, they feel motivated to take action and make a positive impact. This willingness to help is driven by an understanding that healing is not just individual, but collective. By recognizing that their actions can alleviate the suffering of others, chosen ones become advocates for justice and well-being, inspiring those around them to become agents of change as well. The chosen one's ability to feel and understand human pain is a testament to their resilience. They have learned to transform their own pain into strength, using their experiences to help others on their journeys. This ability to convert suffering into compassion makes them not only stronger, but also more connected to the world around them, solidifying their role as spiritual leaders and guides. Deep empathy is a gift that is both weighty and healing. This is because it is a constant invitation to bear the burdens of others, even if it is invisible. To understand the pain sensor of the chosen, one must first understand the process they go through in solitude. When isolated, they are confronted with their own emotions on a raw and intense level. There are no distractions to soften the sharp edges of sadness, fear, or anxiety. Each feeling is experienced in its fullness, with no escape. It is in this deep dive into their own pain that the chosen learn to identify the nuances and shadows that make up human suffering. Imagine being in a dark room, where every corner holds a piece of your history that you would rather forget. In the silence, these memories come to life, and the chosen are forced to confront each one of them. This direct confrontation with their vulnerabilities teaches a fundamental truth. Everyone carries their own wounds. It is this awareness that opens the door to genuine empathy, as they recognize in others the same kind of pain they have faced in themselves. The chosen's empathy functions like an ever-active spiritual antenna, picking up subtle signals that others give off without realizing it. When someone is going through a difficult time, that pain manifests itself in ways most don't notice. A vacant stare, a forced smile, a silence that weighs more heavily than it should. To the chosen, these signals are as clear as spoken words. They notice the tension in someone's shoulders, the hesitation in their words, even the lack of sparkle in their eyes. These are clues that reveal an inner world that few are willing to share. This ability to sense what is unsaid is a rare gift that allows the chosen to connect deeply with those around them. By looking at someone, the chosen can see through layers of defenses, reaching straight to the heart of their pain. It's not uncommon for people to feel an immediate sense of relief in the presence of a chosen one, even if they don't understand why they feel this way. They feel seen and understood on a level they rarely experience, as if there is finally someone who truly understands, without the need for explanations. This gift isn't just about feeling the pain of others. It's also about transforming that perception into a source of wisdom and connection. This ability allows chosen ones to offer support and guidance in ways that many find extraordinary. Through their empathy, they create safe spaces where people feel comfortable sharing their struggles and vulnerabilities. The chosen often become natural leaders, guiding others with their deep understanding of human struggles. By offering comfort and support, they help ease the emotional burden of those around them. This dynamic of sharing not only heals those on the receiving end, but also strengthens the chosen as they connect with and validate their own experiences. Through their interactions, they learn the importance of caring for one another, which further enriches their journey of self-discovery and spiritual development. This connection also extends to a broader recognition of the hardships many face, leading the chosen to become advocates for well-being in their communities. They understand that true healing comes from solidarity and understanding, and so they seek to create an environment where everyone can feel welcomed and supported on their journeys. This mission of empathy not only transforms their lives, but also inspires those around them to do the same, forming a network of support that transcends the barriers of human suffering. The chosen use their pain sensor as a compass to guide their interactions. They are able to sense when someone needs a word of comfort or when silence becomes the best response. Often, simply being present is all that is needed to ease someone else's emotional burden. This wisdom, acquired in solitude, transforms the chosen into not just empaths, but true spiritual guides for those around them. Your presence offers a sense of security that goes beyond what words can convey. It is as if, intuitively, people know that the chosen one can offer an invisible cure that touches the depths of their souls. These individuals become confidants who listen without judgment, creating a safe space where people can share their worries and concerns. Their ability to offer advice is not imposed. Instead, they offer a fresh perspective that encourages reflection and growth. This deep empathy is what makes chosen ones true beacons of light in a world that is often dominated by emotional darkness. They are sought out by those seeking support, even if they do not fully understand why they are drawn to them. Their ability to perceive the emotional nuances and needs of others makes them a valuable resource in times of crisis and confusion. The chosen have a rare and precious ability, the ability to transform solitary time into something extraordinary. For them, solitude is not a burden, but a spiritual laboratory. It is in this space that the lead of sadness is transmuted into the gold of wisdom and joy. This process of alchemy is one of the most sublime superpowers that the chosen have, for it allows them to find a home within themselves. Silence, which for many is a feared space, becomes a sacred environment for growth and self-discovery. While many run away from solitude by constantly seeking the company of others or distracting themselves with the noise of the world, the chosen embrace isolation as a divine opportunity. They recognize that in silence they find the space they need to reflect, meditate, and connect with the deepest part of their being. It is in this state of introspection that magic happens. Time, which for many is just an interval to be filled, transforms into a treasure trove of possibilities for the chosen. Being alone is like entering a daily spiritual retreat, even in the midst of life's ordinary activities. This ability to cultivate wisdom in solitude also helps them develop a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. They recognize that by facing their fears and vulnerabilities, they not only become stronger, but they also create a space for others to do the same. This journey of self-discovery and personal growth allows them to inspire others to become more authentic and aware of their own experiences. The chosen, therefore, not only transform their own lives, but also positively impact those who cross their path. They become catalysts for change and hope, showing that loneliness, far from being a sign of weakness, is a powerful force that can be used to cultivate wisdom, empathy, and joy. From this solid foundation of self-knowledge and self-confidence, the chosen become beacons of light and love, illuminating the path for those who are still struggling amid the darkness of their own lives. Solitude becomes a portal to introspection, where each moment reveals itself as a valuable opportunity to delve into the depths of one's own emotions, thoughts, and aspirations. It is in this quiet space, away from the distractions of the outside world, that the chosen begin to perceive the subtle layers of life that, for most, go unnoticed. This alchemy of the chosen goes beyond the simple acceptance of solitude. It is an active and dynamic process of inner transformation. They not only tolerate being alone, but celebrate these moments as opportunities for personal growth, much as a medieval alchemist sought to transform base metals into gold. The chosen ones work tirelessly to transmute their life experiences into wisdom. This process involves a deep commitment to reflection, prayer, and connection with the divine. Think of the hermit figure, often depicted in art as someone who retreats from the world to seek inner truth. While the chosen ones do not necessarily need to physically isolate themselves, they embrace this mindset. They understand that true wealth is not found in material possessions or external approval, but in the peace and wisdom they cultivate within themselves. This is true alchemy, transforming time spent alone into a journey of self-discovery and joy. While many go through life without really pausing to reflect on their experiences, the chosen ones use solitude as a tool to ask important, profound questions. Questions like, who am I? What is my purpose? And how can I best serve the world? Fuel their search for meaning and guide them toward a life lived with purpose. They know that when time is well spent, every experience, no matter how simple, can be transformed into a valuable lesson. This ability to create a home in their own company is one of the greatest achievements of the chosen. They become emotionally independent, not out of coldness or indifference, but because they have discovered the inexhaustible source of love and acceptance that resides within each of us. They do not seek outside what they have already found within themselves, and so they live with a lightness and joy that transcends their circumstances. So, my friends, the chosen ones have a special way of turning the tide of solitude to their advantage. Instead of losing themselves in silence, they find a source of strength, clarity, and even joy. They transform their time alone into moments of pure connection with themselves, and emerge even stronger and more centered. Have you ever thought about what solitude could teach you if you allowed it to become your ally? By opening yourself to this possibility, you can discover a rich and transformative inner world, where solitude becomes a journey of self-discovery and renewal. As we come to the end of this deep dive into the wonders of solitude and introspection, I want to invite you to take this reflection one step further. What have you learned about yourself today? How do you plan to use solitude as an ally on your journey? Share your discoveries and insights in the comments. Your voice matters and can inspire others to see solitude in a new and powerful way. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more content that illuminates the path of self-discovery and transformation. Together, we can create a community of support and growth. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.